We will proceed from here. And the first slide that I would like to show you is the Islamic dimension. What do we, or what do I mean by Islamic dimension? For us, we start from the fikr akhirah. Our whole conduct in dunya is from the perspective of fikr akhirah, and then we go back to akhirah to get the rewards of whatever we have done in this world. For the West, the focus is dunya, and they don't go towards akhirah, neither from the Western secular perspective. Okay, secular means nothing to do with the religion. I mean, we cannot say that secularism is not an ideology. Secularism itself is an ideology. No person can live outside ideology. No people can live outside that. They will have some ideology. That ideology may be even not believing in the creator itself, right? But secular doesn't mean not believing in the creator. Secular basically means keeping your functions out of the scope of creator or without his involvement. But for us, when we think of akhirah, when we think of Yawmuddin and who is the Malik of Yawmuddin, he is the one who we will finally return and for whom we have to conduct ourselves in this world, right? And the way of Khalifa is having the fikr akhirah, living the life as directed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and returning to akhirah to get the awards as promised by him. And for us, our deen is all embracing. Interesting question that we should think is, can a man be without a perceptual framework or worldview? What do you think? Can a man be without a worldview or perception? Can we avoid creating any perception for anyone, for ourselves or anyone? It's impossible. It's impossible. Every single person has perception. I mean, every single person has, unless he is a vegetable, in a vegetable state, but still if his mind is functioning, he'll have a perceptual framework. So a man cannot be perspectives, he cannot be void of perspectives, he cannot be void of perceptual framework or worldview. So that is very important for us to realize. Now the question comes, what worldview are you carrying or what worldview is important for us? That is another issue. Our perception gives us dimension from where we look at things and from where we do the analysis of our sensational information. We will discuss inshallah later. So we cannot be dimensionless. When we have a perceptual framework, which we do, we are given a dimension depending upon what perceptual framework you are carrying or what it has been influenced from. The important thing is dimensions give you a position from where you look, from where you situate yourself in this life and from where you look at the world from, right? The issue is, it's not very simple. The issue is wherever you situate yourself, you will, as we had seen the figure of 9 or 6 differently interpreted by two viewers. So the same way, when we place ourselves in a dimension where we situate ourselves, that is how the world will look to us, and that is how we will react to the information that or to the knowledge that we receive from the environment. We will discuss about the faculty of perception, which gives you a perspective. It's of extreme importance when I mean, it's important for everyone. We have to be on guard of what perceptual framework is being developed in us, or that we are developing, or which world is giving us, or which the environment is giving you. So that is very important, because that is where that is what will lead you to a dimension from where you will assess what is happening around you. So what is perception actually? But when I say perception, it is not in conflict with haqiqah or the facts. In the West, the perception is used from this perspective also. If they want to say it's only perception, it's not fact. But for us, perception, the word perception that I've used over here is basically perceptual framework, how we think, how we visualize things, right? Not a fake idea of things. That is solid worldview that we carry. Let us see, let us define perception here. The unique mental lens which each person develops due to her or his learning and life experiences. And through this, they judge the world and activities around. Very important. It is the perspective that you're carrying, it is the perception which will make you judge of what is happening around, right? The judgment, your judgment will depend upon what perceptual framework you carry, how you look at things. We further go for in the definition, but receptors provide us with information. Receptors like eyes, nose, ears, skin, taste, they just give us information, and perception give it the meanings. So our perception, actually, we receive the information, but the interpretation is done by our perception. Our reactions are based on these judgments, right? How you judge things, how you're looking at things, that will make you react accordingly. If you are thinking it's a friendly situation, accordingly, or if you think it's a hostile situation, you will react accordingly. Perception gives us a dimension. Perception governs our prioritizations in life of utmost importance. It is the priorities that you have developed in your thinking, in your mind, that will govern on how you will conduct in this world, what you think is more important, what do you think is less important, right? That is how you will pursue your life over here, and that is how you will construct your perception. Your perception framework depends, I mean, that actually develops the sense of prioritization in us, and these prioritizations in turn affect on our further perceptual framework development. So when I say perception, I mean worldview or paradigm. You can say paradigm, thought structure, thinking style, mindset, amal idrak, etc., etc. So basically perception is how you are looking at things and how you are analyzing things, how you are judging things.